Coming up here, a top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Oh, they're after him! And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Might be calling a hot route. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The pitch to the left. Inside the 25. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Back's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. Small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Penn State 7, Maryland 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harvey. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Handoff from the gun. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down.
Here we go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
We're already in the first quarter, but already one day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Toss sweep to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. There's a move to throw it away as long as it got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up the throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy.
Breaks into the open. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harvey. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Harvey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The screen, he can go. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. From the gun, looking for a man. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. There he goes. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it! Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pucks it out of the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But he leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He'll pull it down and run. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off-play action on first down. Dances away to buy time. On the move is a 30. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 20.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Snagged out of the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Terrapins are on the move.
A huge play moves him down the field. First down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Running to Green. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Extending the play. Inside the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing? And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets enough. Lots of room to run. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
Number 10 on the field goal.
Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jess. Time to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. Wide open space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Still looking. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Turns it on at midfield. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
Back to pass on second down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
Maryland 20.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Here's a hit. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Finds the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The kick is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. One more play to pad the stats. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.